Welcome everyone to Board Sports Network, your leader in board sports entertainment. Tonight we have Game 2 between the Denver Wild and the Las Vegas Gamblers here in this Western Division battle for first place. Denver comes into the game 10-8, losing Game 1 yesterday by a score of 7-3, which jumped Las Vegas's record up to 10-7. We are at Suncoast Capital Stadium here in Las Vegas. A sunny day. Actually, it's a clear night with clear skies. Your starting pitchers tonight for Denver will be Ernesto Gallegos, who is 2-0 on the year after 3 starts, 19 innings pitched with a 2.84 ERA and 6 runs given up. He has 18 strikeouts, 10 walks, and a 1.26 whip. He is facing Andy Zuvella today, who is getting the start over Andy Gordon, who had shoulder tightness. Andy Zuvella is 1-0 with no starts on the year. He has gone 12.67 innings, or 12 2/3 innings pitched in relief. He's given up 1 run, has a 0.71 ERA, with 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, and a 0.87 whip. Your starting lineups for Denver tonight: a few changes. Josh Lampum stays at second base leading off, batting .213 with 5 RBIs. Romero Yadier will be DHing. He is batting .276 with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. Jay Holland is batting in the third spot today, catching, batting .321 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs. And Maury Lynn moves up and is batting cleanup in right field, batting .339 with 7 RBIs. Kurt Swarns is in the 5th position, playing third base, batting .324 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Matt Slodak is at short, batting .314, 1 home run and 9 RBIs, while Gus Fontenot is in left field, batting .237 with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Rondell Frazier will be at first base, batting .186 with 6 RBIs, and Junior Royal will be in center field, batting .270 with 2 home runs and 3 runs batted in. For Las Vegas, they had some changes as well. Cliff Pasquarelli is still leading off in center field, batting .360 with 1 home run and 10 runs batted in. Jesse Romaine will be next to him in left field, batting .333, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Danny Cota is at first, with batting .393, 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Toby Gorin will be DHing, batting cleanup, batting .328, 2 home runs and 12 runs batted in. Graham Winkle is at shortstop, batting 5th. He is batting .311 on the year with 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Mike Kettle is in right field, batting .293, 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. Damon Gelman will be at second base, batting .284 with 1 home run and 12 RBIs. Randy Flanagan will be at third again, batting .304 with no home runs and 4 RBIs. And Barry Burrell will be behind the plate again, batting .227 with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs. The national anthem has been sung. The Gamblers have taken the field, and we are ready to get this game underway. Game 2 between Denver and Las Vegas. The second baseman, Josh Lampum, will be stepping up to the plate. Andy Zuvella gets the sign from Barry Burrell in the windup, and here's the pitch. 2-4-6. Does he have control? The decided I says yes, and that's going to be a ground out to the pitcher for the first out here in the first inning. Next up will be the DH, Romero Yadier. 2-5-6. Pitcher a struggler? No. Is batter champion or patient? No. And that's going to be an infield drama check. And we are going to look at the second baseman, Damon Gelman. Is he gold? No, he is not. The ball is going to be bobbled, and the batter is going to be safe at first on the error. So another error credited. No, that was to the second base. So that is now 4 errors in 2 games by the Gamblers. Not the strongest defensively. Their bats are what wins them the games. Ooh, my dice goes flying. Next up will be Jay Holland, batting in the third spot today. He's been hot lately, so he gets the call up to the third spot. 2-6-6, and Romero Yadier is picked off at first base. For the second out of the inning. So Yadier was caught sleeping over there. Jay Holland is still up at the plate. For the pitch, 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? He is, and that's going to be a single through the shortstop to keep the inning alive. Yadier kicking himself now after that little brain lapse he had, as the right fielder Maury Lynn comes up to the plate now. Here's a pitch, 3-4-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter eager? The decider die says yes, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder Cliff Pasquarelli for out number 3. Ernesto Gallegos is taking the mound today for Denver, and he will be facing leadoff batter Cliff Pasquarelli here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? The decider die says yes, and that's going to be a single to left field. Las Vegas gets their first base runner on board. Cliff Pasquarelli is going to see if he gets the jump. He does, and he is going to try to steal second base, and he will be semi-active. Catcher is neutral. Cliff Pasquarelli is thrown out, so they were expecting him to try to steal, and they guessed right, and it's a 1-2-4 caught stealing, as Jesse Romaine comes up to the plate now with 1 out in the bottom of the first. 2-3-4, the runners on base. Not anymore. Is Jesse Romaine hot? He is not. That's going to be a pop out to the third baseman Kurt Swarns for out number 2. Next up will be the dangerous Danny Cota, playing first base today, batting third in the lineup. 1-6-6. Is the pitcher Workman or Gilded? No. Is the batter Whiffer? No, but that's going to be a ground out to the third baseman Kurt Swarns to end the inning. Top of the second we go, as Kurt Swarns leads things off for the Denver Wild here in the top of the second. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher Star? No. The batter Slugger or Sad Sack? He is a slugger. And that's going to be a pop out to the right fielder Mike Kettle for out number 1. Shortstop Matt Slodak will step up to the plate now. Here's the pitch, 1-1-4. Is the pitcher fresh? He is. That's going to be a 6-3 ground out over to Graham Winkle for out number 2. Gus Fontenot, the left fielder, will be batting next. And here's the pitch. Is the pitcher Workman? Yes, he is. That's going to be a single to left field. So Fontenot is on, and we go to a player experience check for the first baseman, Rondell Frazier, semi-icon versus a neutral Andy Zuvella. 2 outs here in the top of the second. 2-4. Is the batter Icon? The decider die says no, and that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop to end the top of the second. Toby Gorin will be stepping in to lead it off the bottom of the second inning here against Ernesto Gallegos. 5-5-6. Is Gallegos an ace? No. Is Gorin a sad sack? No. That's going to be a double to right field. double into the gap as Gorin is on here to start the bottom of the second inning. The shortstop, Graham Winkle, will be up next. He has a great chance to get Gorin in from second. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is. That is a line out to Josh Lampum at second base. Did Gorin get back in time? The decider die will decide. Bullet is safe. Blank is out. And Gorin gets back to the bag in time. One out here. Runner on second base and the right fielder, Mike Kettle, stepping up to the plate. 1-4-6. Pitcher flash. He is, and that will be a strikeout for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Damon Gelman will be up next, trying to get Gorin in from second. 1-6-6 is pitcher Workman. No. Is the batter whiffer? Decider die says no. That's going to be a ground out to the third baseman, and that will be out number 3. So leadoff double, and nothing doing for the Gamblers as we go to the top of the third. And the center fielder, Junior Royal, stepping up to the plate. 1-2-6 is the pitcher fresh. He is, and that's going to be a line out to the second baseman, Damon Gelman, for out number 1. Josh Lampum will be stepping up to the plate now. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. His first at bat. 3-4-5. Is catcher iron? No. Batter good eye? No. And that'll be a strikeout for out number 2. And we go to a baseball right now check. Andy Zuvella is semi-hot. Romero Yadier reached on an error, so he is semi-hot. 5-5. Timeout. Conference on the mound. Play resumes, and Romero Yadier is going to draw a walk to extend the inning. Next up will be the catcher, Jay Holland. He is 1 for 1 with a single today. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Holland is a switch hitter, so no. Is he a utility or sad sack? No, he is not. That's going to be a single down the third base line. Runner's going to advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. So a single into left field will get Romero Yadier over to third base. And it is now runners at first and third here with 2 outs. For the right fielder, Maury Lynn. 0 for 1 today with a fly out. 1-3-5, that's going to be a red 1, black 3 check. See here, 1-2 is the first baseman Gold. That is Danny Cota. Let's see what he is. He is semi-iron. 1-2, first baseman Gold. No, and that's going to be a single into right field. And that will get Romero Yadier in at home. Jay Holland is going to go to second. Maury Lynn will hold up at first. So Denver takes an early 1-0 lead here in the first inning as Cota was not able to snag that ball and got past him for an RBI single by Maury Lynn. Andy Zuvella is now a semi-struggler as the third baseman Kurt Swarns comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a fly out. Runners on first and second here with 2 outs here in the top of the third. 1-1-3. Is he an ace or dynamic? No. Is the batter a slugger? Decider die says no. That is going to be a single to center field with 2 outs. Any runner scores from second on any hit. So another run comes across as Jay Holland will score. Maury Lynn will go to second. And Kurt Swarns will hold up at first. As Andy Zuvella is now a full struggler. As the wheels are kind of falling off here in the second inning, or third inning for Andy Zuvella. getting the spot start today. Next up will be the shortstop, Matt Slodak. He grounded out to the shortstop his first at bat. 1-3-3. No pitcher check. Is the batter a slugger? He is not, and that will end the inning as he flies out to Jesse Romaine in left field. But 2 runs come across for Denver. As it is a 2-0 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the third baseman, Randy Flanagan, will be leading it off for Las Vegas. 1-3-5, that'll be a ballpark check for the righty, Randy Flanagan. 3-5. Is it a big ballpark for a righty? No, it is not. And that is going to be a home run by Flanagan. So they get one more back. They get one back here. As it is now a 2-1 ball game. Next up will be the catcher, Barry Burrell. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? Decided I says he is, and that's going to be a base on balls for Burrell. So Gallegos may be a little rattled here after that leadoff home run, and Cliff Pasquarelli will be coming up to the plate now. He is 1 for 1 at the single. 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. And that's going to be another walk. So Gallegos is now a semi-struggler as the left fielder Jesse Romaine comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Uh-oh, 4-4-4. Is he a scrapper? No, that was going to be a double to right field. Runners advance 2 bases on singles, score on doubles. Cliff Pasquarelli is going to make it all the way around to score. Jay Holland shoots one into the gap. Barry Burrell is going to come home to score. Cliff Pasquarelli is going to come around to score. And Jesse Romaine is going to hold up with a 2-run double, as it is now 3-2 Las Vegas. Here in the bottom of the 3rd, and Gallegos may get the leash put, or may get pulled early, as he has given up 3 runs here, still with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Danny Cota will be coming up now, 0 for 1 at the ground out. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on righty, they are, and that's going to be a much needed strikeout against a dangerous hitter, Danny Cota. But it doesn't get much easier as the DH, Toby Gorin, is coming up to the plate now. He doubled his first at bat. The pitch, 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? Decided I says yes, and that's going to be another walk. So Gallegos, Denver used their long reliever in yesterday's game, so he is not available for today. So Melito Melendez is going to be getting warmed up. Keith Wiederman's there. Mike Smiley will be getting warmed up. So we have a righty and lefty in the bullpen as Graham Winkle comes up to the plate now. He lined out to the second baseman his first at bat. Runners at first and second here with 1 out. 2-4-6. Pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager or sad sack? No. That is going to be another walk. So I think that is 3 or 4 walks just in this inning alone, as the bases are now loaded for Mike Kettle. Ooh, what do they do here? Lefty, lefty coming up. Melito Melendez is going to come in, as they cannot risk any more walks given up. Ernesto Gallegos just could not find it today, and Melito Melendez will come in to pitch. Gallegos has already given up 3. He's responsible for 3 more out on the mound, or out on the base paths. And here is the pitch to the right fielder, Mike Kettle, who is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. 1-1-3. Pitcher ace or dynamic. He is an ace for the first batter. And that is going to be a much needed 3, 6, 1, double play. So Melendez comes in and does the job. Even though it was one pitch, Melendez is now a semi-fresh pitcher, as it is a 3-2 ball game going into the top of the 4th inning. Las Vegas ahead. Andy Zuvella back out on the mound as he faces the left fielder Gus Fontenot, who's 1 for 1 at the single. 3, 5, 6, are they the same? Righty on lefty, no. Is batter utility or sad sack? No, and that's going to be a single down the first base line. Gus Fontenot is on, and the first baseman Rondell Frazier will come up to the plate. 0 for 1 at the ground out today. 1-1-5, maybe another ground out. Nope. Is the pitcher fresh? The side eye says no. Is batter home run king or a sad sack? No. And that's going to be a double to left field. Gus Fontenot will double to left field. Gus Fontenot is going to hold up at third base. Frazier will end up at second. And Denver may be on their way back, as the center fielder Junior Royal comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a line out. Runners at second and third here, still with nobody out. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to right field. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double, so Denver is going to retake the lead as Gus Fontenot comes in to score. Rondell Frazier comes in to score, and Junior Royal hold up at first base. And Denver retakes the lead 4-3, as that is 3 in a row. So now Andy Zuvella is a semi-struggler. And Josh Lampum comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 1-3-5. We have a red 1, black 5. Two, 3. And there is a balk. Another balk, and the runners advance. So Junior Royal is going to get to move to second base on the balk. And Josh Lampum. I think Las Vegas had a balk in last night's game as well, so they may need to have a sit down with their pitchers and learn what they're doing wrong, as Josh Lampum's still up at the plate. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher struggler? Semi-struggler. The side eye says yes. And that is going to be a shot to the fence. Josh Lampum is a scrapper, so that is going to be just a single. But with a 4, that's going to be enough to get Junior Royal in. So Josh Lampum hits a shot to the left fielder. Junior Royal is going to get home, and Josh Lampum is just going to hold up at first base, as he may have lost track of the ball and seeing where it was, and didn't want to risk getting thrown out at second for the first out of the inning. But it is now a 5-3 ball game as Romero Yadier comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1, reached on an error and a walk. Still with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. And Goose Clark is going to be warming up for Vegas, as well as the left-handed Ian Athenson. Romero Yadier steps into the box, ready for the pitch. 1, 2, 3. Is the pitcher both flash and fresh? No, he is not flash, but that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, and that'll be a 6-4-3 double play to finally get a couple outs in the inning. Ooh, Andy Zuvella is actually not fresh and a semi-struggler since he has given up 5 runs. would that have affected? No, that still would have been a ground out to the shortstop. So we're all right there as the catcher, Jay Holland, comes up to the plate. He is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. They're going to try to get Zuvella through this inning. 1, 2, 3. Is he flashing fresh? No, but that's going to be another ground out to the shortstop, Graham Winkle, to end the inning. So a little back and forth game here as Melito Melendez comes back out on the mound for Denver, and he is going to face the second baseman, Damon Gelman, who 0 for 1 with a ground out today. 3, 5, 6. Are they the same? Lefty on lefty they are, and Gelman is going to go down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Next up will be the third baseman, Randy Flanagan. He had a shot to left field home run for his first at bat. 2-6-6. Is this leadoff batter? No, that's going to be a fly out to the right fielder. Oops. Fly out to the right fielder, Maury Lynn, for out number 2. Next up will be the catcher, Barry Burrell. And he drew a walk his first at bat. 1, 2, 5. Is a pitcher struggler? No. Is a batter patient? No. And that will be a ground out to the third baseman, Kurt Swarns, for the third out. So actually, Gallegos is off the hook. If I don't keep track of my pitchers and the runs they've given up, then I'm all confused at the end of the game. But Andy Zuvella's day is done. He went 4 innings. Oops. It's getting late where I'm at, so I'm starting to miss out on or make mistakes. He has given up 5 runs. Lito Melendez is the pitcher on record for Denver now. Maury Lynn is a switch hitter. Kurt Swarns is a righty. Matt Slodak is a righty. Goose Clark is going to be coming in to take over the duties for Andy Zuvella. Oh, that didn't register. Goose Clark. He is a righty. He's going to be facing the switch hitting Maury Lynn, the righty Kurt Swarns, and the righty Matt Slodak, as he comes in the top of the 5th inning. Maury Lynn, 1 for 2 today with a fly out and a single. 1-3-5, red 1, black 3. That's going to be a memorable plays in the field chart. 1-1, we will go to highlight reel A, rare event. 2-4. 2 errors on the same play. Ball is bobbled by the shortstop, then the throw mishandled by the first baseman, batter to second. Wow. So, an error on the shortstop. Maury Lynn goes to second on the error. On the, would that be a throwing error? 2-4, 2 errors on the same play. Ball bobbled by the shortstop, then throw mishandled by the first baseman. We'll give the second error to the first baseman on that. So two more errors for Vegas, as they now have 6 errors on the weekend so far. Just crazy. A team that I think they are in first place right now by half a game, and they just have errors all over the place. As Maury Lynn is on second base now on the 2-error play. Goose Clark facing the right-handed Kurt Swarns. She was 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? Semi-struggler, but the Cider Die says no. That's going to be a ground out to, will it be the first baseman or the third baseman? It'll be the third baseman, so Maury Lynn is going to hold up at second base as Kurt Swarnge throws it over, or Flanagan throws it over to Danny Coda. Maury Lynn is just going to hold up for the first out of the inning. Matt Slodak is up to the plate now, 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. 1-3-3. No pitcher check. Is the batter a slugger? No. That'll be a fly out to the left fielder, Jesse Romaine, for out number 2. Maury Lynn will hold up, as those errors may not come back to bite Vegas after all. But we will see here as the left-handed left fielder, Gus Fontenot, comes up, and he is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? No, and that's going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Damon Gelman, to end the inning. So they get out of it. What could have been a disaster has been avoided. Oops. Apologize for all these errors I'm making on myself. I may have just as many errors as Vegas does in these 2 games, but we will power through them. And does Melito Melendez come out for Melito Melendez is going to go ahead and come on out of the game. He didn't give up any runs. Mike Smiley will be coming in relief, as he will face the top of the lineup. So the right-handed Mike Smiley will be facing the switch-hitting Cliff Pasquarelli, who is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. 2-4-4. Is the pitcher an ace? He is, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Junior Royal, for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. Next up will be Jesse Romaine, 1 for 2 today with a double. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? He is, and that will be a strikeout. Danny Coda will be up next. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 2-4-4. Is the pitcher an ace? And that is a fly out to center field. I think that is the first time I've ever had 3 ace checks in a row. That is actually pretty crazy. But we go to the top of the 6th inning here. Denver out ahead, 5-3. As Rondell Frazier comes up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a double. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? The side eye says yes, and that's a fence shot. So we'll check to see if he is a slugger. He is not, so we go to the other chart, and that is a triple. So Rondell Frazier with a shot to right field down the line, and he is going to motor all the way around for a triple to lead off the top of the 6th inning. And the center fielder, Junior Royal, will come up to the plate next. He is 1 for 2 with a line out and a single. 2-3-3. Is the pitcher an ace or a star? He is not. Is the batter a slugger? The decided eye says no, but that's going to be a fly out to center field. An active runner on third base scores. Rondell Frazier is not active, so that's going to be a shallow fly ball to center field that's going to hold Rondell Frazier up at third base for the first out of the inning. Josh Lampum is up next. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 1-3-3. No pitcher check. Is the batter a slugger? He is not, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. And again, that won't be deep enough to get Rondell Frazier in from third, as they are in danger of missing out on a great opportunity to get another insurance run. Romero Yadier comes up to the plate now. He is 0 for 2, reach on an error, a walk, and a ground out. 4-4-6. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is the batter a sad sack, utility, or patient? No. And that's going to be a single to right field to get the run in. So they finally get Rondell Frazier in from third, as it is now a 6-3 ball game. And for Jay Holland, we go to the player experience check. He is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Goose Clark is a full icon. Jay Holland is a semi-icon. 3-6. Prospect pitcher, he is not, and that's going to be a fly out to left field to end the top of the 6th inning. So more damage done as Denver adds another. It is now 6-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mike Smiley comes back out for his 2nd inning of work. He will face the DH Toby Gorin, who is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. 2-2-2 is the batter. Sad sack? Of course not, and that is going to be a double to center field. The Decider Die said he was not a home run king, but that's going to be his 2nd double of the day. And we go to a player experience check for the shortstop Graham Winkle. Las Vegas is only semi-dissonant today, and Denver is semi-harmony. So 4-5 is the batting team harmony. They are not, and that's going to be a ground out to, it'll be right in front of the plate. So let's see here. Runner on second, 2. Runner's going to hold. So Jay Holland is going to come out of the crouch, hold the runner. Toby Gorin, he's going to look him back. He's going to fire on down to Frazier for the first out of the inning. So Mike Kettle will be coming up to the plate now. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 1-2-4. Does the pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager? No. And that's going to be a walk. Oh, I cannot remember to keep moving those tokens. Damon Gellman will be coming up to the plate now. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 4-4-6. Is the pitcher a star? He is, and that's going to be a ground out to the second baseman. The runners advance on one base on a ground out. So Josh Lapham had to go hard to his left, and the only play he had was to first base, as Toby Gorin goes to third, and Mike Kettle will go to second for out number 2. Randy Flanagan will be coming up to the plate now. He is 1 for 2 with a home run and a flyout. It'd be big to get another home run here. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? Of course he is, and that'll be a ground out 2. It'll be another nubber in front of the plate. Jay Holland will fire on to first base for the third out. So we'll clear the bases, as Vegas couldn't get those runs across. Mike Smiley is now not fresh. Goose Clark will be going out of the game. I believe he gave up 1. So I'll mark that down. Lito Melendez, I believe, was the pitcher of record when they had 5 runs? Or no. I believe Melito Melendez is still the pitcher of record. But Ian Athenson is going to come in for the Gamblers now, as I don't think he's gotten much work this year, but he's going to get some work today. As we go to the top of the 7th inning with Denver ahead 6-3. And the right fielder, Maury Lynn, will be leading it off. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a reach on an error. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? The center die says no. And that is going to be a ground out to the second baseman, Damon Gelman, for the first out here in the 7th inning. Next up will be the third baseman, Kurt Swarns, 1 for 3 today with a single. 3-6-6 is his pinch hitter. No, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Cliff Pasquarelli, for out number 2. Matt Slodak steps up to the plate now, 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 flyouts. 1-2-6 is the pitcher fresh he is, and that's going to be a line out to the second baseman, Damon Gelman, for out number 3. A quick inning there for Ian Athenson, as Denver will be bringing in a relief pitcher for Mike Smiley, who went 3 innings and didn't, or two innings and didn't give up any runs. They're going to hand the ball off to Blake Wynn. Erase one of my notes here. It's no longer applicable. Mike Smiley will go out of the game. Blake Wynn will come in to relieve. Oh, I didn't change out Mike Smiley for Melito. Oh, that's unfortunate. I will get that changed at a later date, as I don't think like Melito is going to be the pitcher of record anyway. So Mike Smiley, he can't be the pitcher of record. So, I hate when I do that, but I will fix it whenever I edit the video and get my stats all straightened out. But I got Blake Wynn in there now. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Barry Burrell leading it off. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. 1-2-4. Pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager? No. And that's going to be a base on balls. And if I remember right, Blake Wynn isn't the greatest out of the bullpen, so he may be on a short leash, as Cliff Pasquarelli comes up to the plate now, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk and a fly out. 1-4-4, pitcher flash, he is. That will be a strikeout. Do we have a questionable or a lenient umpire? We do not, and that's going to be strike 3. Left fielder Jesse Romaine comes up to the plate now, 1 for 3 with a double. 1-3-4. Is the pitcher gold? No. Is the batter champion? No. That's going to be an outfield drama check. We are going to look at 4-6. The left fielder, is he iron? He is not. That's going to be a running grab of a hooking line drive for a line out. That will hold Barry Burrell at first base. We will go to a team chemistry check for Danny Cota. 0 for 3 today. Uncharacteristic of him. 2-5. Is the pitching team dissonance? They are not. That's going to be a fly out to the right fielder for out number 3. So they've been keeping Danny Cota in check this series. I think he's only got 1 hit out of 2 games. Actually, if I think right, I think their 3, 4, 5 hitters have just been shut down. I could be wrong. Probably am. I usually am. But we go to the top of the 8th inning. Denver up 6-3 in this pivotal series, as Gus Fontenot steps up to the plate. He is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a fly out. Ian Athenson coming out for his 2nd inning of work. 2-4-6. Pitcher have control? No. Is batter eager or sad sack? No. That's going to be a base on balls for Gus Fontenot. here on the top of the 8th inning. Next up will be the first baseman, Rondell Frazier, 2 for 3 today with a double and a triple. 4-4-6 is the pitcher Star, semi-star, but decided eye says no. Is the batter Sad Sack, Utility, or Patient? No, he is not. That's going to be a single to right field. Gus Fontenot is going to motor around to third. Frazier is going to hold up at first, and we go to a player experience check for Junior Royal, who is a full icon, versus a semi-prospect, Ian Athenson. Let's see what the pitch is here. 5-5, full count. Batter steps out of the box for a timeout. Play resumes. We roll the decider die to decide base on balls or strikeout. So we have base on balls is the bullet, strikeout is blank, and that's going to be a walk, as the bases are now loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 8th inning. That is 3 in a row. So Athenson is now a semi-struggler. Then they're going to get a reliever in the bullpen. Oh, they don't have too many to choose from. They are injured. So they're going to have a lefty, Larry Heston, and a righty, Phil Ampere, warming up. I hope they don't have to go to Heston, as he is a full struggler. But they're running out of options here as Josh Lapham comes up to the plate. Bases loaded here with nobody out. He is 1 for 4 for today's game. Denver has a great chance to just bust this one wide open. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? No. That's going to be a pop out to the second baseman. Big first out there. That's going to hold everybody up. Theoretically, I think they would have all been playing in. I forgot to announce that. But we go to a player experience check for the DH, Romero Yadier, who is 1 for 3 on the day. Ian Athenson gotten out, so his semi-struggler status goes away. Romero Yadier, full icon. Ian Athenson, a semi-prospect. 3-5. Icon batter. Yes, he adjusts a swing at the last second and loops a single to the outfield. On a 3, runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. Josh Lapham is not stoic, so he is going to, let's see, that was a 3-5, loops a single into the outfield, so he goes opposite field. Gus Fontenot is going to come around to score. Rondell Frazier will score. Junior Royal is the one on first base. He is semi-stoic. The desired eye says he is full stoic, so he is just going to end up at second. But 2 runs come across there from Romero Yadier, and is now an 8-3 ball game. As Ian Athenson's day is now done. Switch right. Phil Ampere is going to come in to relieve Athenson. And he will face the catcher, Jay Holland, with 1 out here. Runners on first and second. Holland is 2 for 4 on the day. 2-4-6. Pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager or sad sack? He is. That'll be a pop out to the third baseman, Randy Flanagan, for out number 2. And everyone is held up. And we go to the right fielder, Maury Lynn, who is 1 for 4 on the day. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? Decided eye says yes. That is going to be a single through the shortstop. Runners advance 1 base on singles. Active runner scores from second on any hit. Junior Royal is, where is he? He is not active. So a single, 2, 3, 5. He is just going to end up at third base. And bases loaded are loaded now. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. And Kurt Swarnge has a chance to truly bust this game wide open. And he has the ability to do it. 2, 5, 6. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. Batter champion or patient? Decided I says he is a champion, and that will be a bases loaded walk as a run comes in to score. Matt Slodak will be up next. He is 0 for 4 on the day. Still bases loaded here with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. 1, 4, 5. Is the pitcher a struggler? Not yet. That's going to be a ground out to the third baseman. That'll be a U5 to end the top of the 8th. Denver tacks on 3 more runs as it is now a 9-3 ball game. Blake Wynn comes out for his second inning of work. He will face Toby Gorin, who is 2 for 2 today with a double, 2 doubles and a walk. 3-3-4 is pitcher ace or a star? No. Is batter sad sack? No. That is going to be a single to left field to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Next up will be the shortstop Graham Winkle, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-1-6. Is the pitcher fresh? Decided I says no. Is the batter utility or sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to left field. So Vegas may have something going here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Denver is going to go ahead and get a couple relievers going. Warren Mitchell hasn't pitched yet. They'll have Scooter Morris warming up just in case. The right fielder Mike Kettle will be up to the plate now. He is 0 for 2 today. Strikeout, ground out, and a walk. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-4-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter eager? No, and that will be a walk. So Blake Wynn is a semi-struggler. Of course, he already is anyway. But he is in a jam now as... what do they want to do? Nobody out here. I really don't want to bring Scooter Morris in because he pitched yesterday. Warren Mitchell is fresh. They're going to go ahead and let Blake Wynn see if he can get out of this, as he has a little bit of a cushion. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is the batter eager? Saturday says yes, but it also says he is a whiffer, and that will be a strikeout. So big first out there, as we still have bases loaded here with 1 out now. Randy Flanagan is up now. He is 1 for 3 today with a home run, a fly out, and a ground out. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter whiffer or cold? What did he do his last at bat? He grounded out, so he is full cold, and that's going to be a strikeout. Blake Wynn may get out of this yet. It is now bases loaded with 2 outs. And the catcher, Barry Burrell, is up next. 0 for 1 today with a walk, a ground out, and a walk. 3-5-6. Are they the same? You are kidding me. They are, and that is a strikeout. Blake Wynn loads the bases up with nobody out and then strikes out 3 in a row. I really did not expect that. And we go to the top of the 9th inning with Denver ahead 9-3. Phil Lamphere is back out on the mound. He will face left fielder Gus Fontenot, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. 2-3-4. Runners on base. No. Is this a hot batter? He reached on the last bat, so he is right. So that's going to be a fence shot. He is in the other category, and that will be a double. That's going to be a double to right field as he starts the top of the 9th off with a bang. With a crack, I should say, since that was to the fence. Rondell Frazier will be up next. He is 3 for 4 today with a double, a triple, and a single. So he could, if he gets a home run here, he will be my first ever cycle player. Let us see what happens. 3-5-6, and he will strike out. Not today, Rondell Frazier. Not today. As we have 1 out, runner on second base here, and Junior Royal comes up to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. 2-2-2. Batter's side sack. He is not, and that's going to be a double to center field. And Gus Fontenot will come in to score. It is now a 10-3 ball game. And we go to a team chemistry check for Josh Lampum, who is 1 for 5 on the day. He is actually happy until further notice, so this is full harmony for Denver. And Las Vegas is semi-dissonant. 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Runner on second base. 1 already in. 5-6 is the pitching team dissonance. They are semi-dissonance. The decided eye says yes. The pitcher is not confident. He chooses a safe pitch, which is ripped to the outfield for a single. That's going to be to the center fielder's right. Junior Royal will come around to score, and it is now an 11-3 ball game. As Romero Yadier comes up to the plate, he is 2 for 4 today. Phil Lamphere, they're just going to go ahead and keep him in. Actually, they're going to go ahead and pull him. Bring in Larry Heston, since he hasn't gotten very many innings of work and he really can't do much damage, even though he's just a full struggler. But they're going to go ahead and get him some time here as Romero Yadier comes up to the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. 2-2-5. Pitcher star? No. Batter slugger or sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to center field to keep this inning alive. As runners are now at first and second here with 1 out, and the catcher Jay Holland stepping up to the plate. He is 2 for 5 on the day. 2-6-6. The runner on first is thrown out, so Romero Yadier gets picked off for out number 2. Jay Holland is still up to the plate. 2-3-4. Are the runners on base? There are, and we go to a plate drama check. 1-2 is the catcher Iron. He is not, and that's going to be a ball, and we go to an umpire chart for runner on second base. Oh. My die landed on a 6, so it's 1-6. Do we have a strict umpire at home? We do not. And he will call a ball 2 when the batter is still at the plate. So Jay Holland really fighting him off today. Or fighting him off this at bat. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Is batter champion? No. That's going to be an outfield drama check. So Jay Holland making me work. 6'6" is the right fielder iron. That'll be Mike Kettle. He is semi-iron. The sider die says yes. He misplayed ball drops in for a double. We rolled the decider die. If it comes up with a dot, that's an error, and the batter gets an extra base. Blank is just a straight double, and that's just going to be a straight double for Jay Holland. Josh Lampum is going to come around to score. Holland will end up at second. And we go to a team chemistry check for the right fielder, Maury Lynn, who is 2 for 5 on the day. 1-2 is the batting team Dissonance. They are not. That's going to be a fence shot. Maury Lynn is a scrapper. That's going to be a triple to the left field gap. And this game is not does not want to end tonight, even though I do, and Las Vegas does also, as it is now a 13-3 ball game. And the third baseman, Kurt Swarnge, is going to come up to the plate. 1 for 4 on the day. 155. Is he a home run king? He is not, and thankfully that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder for the third out. This game has already taken 58 minutes. Usually my games are averaging about 40 to 50. And this one, it is surpassing that. Definitely not my longest game of record, but Blake Wynn is going to go ahead and go out. Warren Mitchell is going to come in. If I can find him. There he is. In the bottom of the 9th inning. Even though this isn't a save situation, he's going to come in. See if he can't get the Vegas Gamblers out before they get 10 runs and tie this game up. Cliff Pasquarelli is coming up to the plate now. He is 1 for 3 on the day. 4, 5, 6. No pitcher check. Is the batter patient? Decided I says yes, and that's a base on balls. So the comeback is on. As Jesse Romaine comes up to the plate. He is 1 for 4 on the day. 3, 3, 6. Is a pitcher ace or dynamic? No. Is the batter sad sack, utility, or patient? No. That's going to be a single to center field. Cliff Pasquarelli is going to move around to third. And we go to a player experience check for Danny Cota, who is full icon versus full icon Warren Mitchell. 1-2 icon batter. Yes, he draws on experience and launches a highlight reel blast to left field. That's a fence shot. Is he a slugger? He is. And that is going to be a home run to left field. So Danny Cota with a 3-run shot. Clear the bases. That closes the book on Andy Zuvella. And I'm going to have to go back and figure out my pitching situation now, because I don't believe Melito Melendez is the pitcher of record anymore. I have to go back and see. But anyway, I think Goose Clark is now the pitcher of record for Actually, he may not be either. I don't know. Let's go ahead and finish this game out, as it is now 13-6, and Toby Gorin is up to the plate now, still with nobody out. 3-5-5 is a pitcher struggler. He is semi-struggler. The Sutter Die says yes, and that is a single to left field. So now Warren Mitchell is a full struggler. Vegas may come back after all. Graham Winkle is up now. He is 1 for 3 on the day. They're putting a lot of faith in Warren Mitchell, leaving him out there. 2-2-5. Pitcher a star? No. Batter a slugger or a sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to center field. So Toby Gorin is going to go to second. Graham Winkle will hold up at first. And I have seen enough. Heck, I've just got Keith Guiderman and Alex Ojeda is left. Guiderman's a closer. They're going to go ahead and bring in Guiderman just to get him some work. Warren Mitchell is out of the ball game. Keith Guiderman is in a non-save situation, and he will face the right fielder Mike Kettle, who is 0 for 2 today. 3-3-6 is pitcher Ace or Dynamic. He is for the first batter, so that's a fly out to the center fielder. Junior Royal. We go to a player experience check for Damon Gelman. Keith Guiderman is full icon. Damon Gelman is neutral. 2-6. Icon pitcher, yes. He is experienced with the batter and strikes him out for out number 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth, 13-6. And Randy Flanagan is up to the plate. 1 for 4 today with a home run. 4-5-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter patient? No. And that'll be a fly out to center field to end the game. Keith Guiderman comes in and shuts Las Vegas down. And Denver takes game 2, 13-6. I will be back in a moment with your post-game report. Your winners this evening, the Denver Wild takes game 2 of this 3-game series by a score of 13-6. Denver had 13 runs, 20 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. Las Vegas had 6 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, and 11 left on base. Your winning pitcher for this evening was Blake Wynn. He went 2 innings, gave up no runs, had 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks to move to 1-0 on the season. Your loss goes to Ian Athenson. He drops to 0-2 on the season. He went 1.1 innings, gave up 3 runs, 0 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Your starting pitchers this evening, Ernesto Gallegos went 2.1 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 strikeouts, and had 4 walks. And Andy Zuvella went 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Denver moves to 11-8 on the season, while Las Vegas drops to 10-8. And they swap places once again as Denver moves back into first place. The 3rd game of the series, which will be featured tomorrow night, will determine who is in first place going into Week 5 as we approach the midway point through the season. We thank you for watching. A little funny happening. So during the game, I forgot to bring in the the Las Vegas reliever Mike Smiley. No, it was Denver reliever, I believe. The Denver reliever Mike Smiley. So I had to go back and edit the video, re-input, pretty much replay the game from I think the 5th or 6th I think it would have been the 6th or 7th inning, so I could fix the stats and get my pitchers all figured out. So while I am replaying the game while editing my video, I forgot to put in Ian Athenson and went another inning and had to go back, rewatch the video about the 7th inning, re-input the stats again. So it took about 3 hours to input this video, to edit the video, but I got it finished, got everything wrapped up for game 2, and we will be ready for game 3 tomorrow night. As always, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy days to watch these. If you enjoyed it, I ask you please like the video, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and I ask you please subscribe to the channel and just try to get that count up a little bit. But keep a lookout for game 3 tomorrow night between the Denver Wild and the Las Vegas Gamblers. So until next time, have a great night and God bless.